Have you ever wondered about the mysterious lives of concubines in history? A concubine, historically, was a woman who lived with a man in a quasi-marital relationship, but at a status lower than that of his legally recognized wife or wives. This institution was prevalent in various societies. Think of ancient China, Rome, and the Middle East, where legal frameworks often governed these relationships. In some cultures, concubinage was a way to formalize unions that did not meet the criteria for full marriage, perhaps due to differences in social status or the presence of other wives. Imagine the complex realities these women navigated, from the grandeur of the Forbidden City to the bustling households of Roman emperors. With these diverse cultures embracing concubinage, let's delve into the specific experiences of these women. Thus, we embark on this intriguing journey into the world of concubines, unearthing their lives, struggles, and the complex realities they faced. Imagine a world where your status, rights, and future are uncertain. Welcome to the life of a concubine in ancient China and Rome. In the grand halls of the Forbidden City, during the Ming and Qing dynasties, countless concubines navigated a complex hierarchy. The empress sat at the pinnacle, and the women underneath her were selected for their beauty, talents, or political alliances. Their lives were a ballet of strict rules and ceremonies. Not far across the globe, the ancient Romans also practiced concubinage, with even emperors maintaining a harem of concubines. These women, just like their Chinese counterparts, enjoyed certain privileges, but their status was always a step behind the legal wives. Their children, though recognized as legitimate, were born into a lower social standing. The life of a concubine, however, was not all about luxury and privilege. It was a life of paradoxes. They were respected, yet stigmatized, privileged, yet marginalized. The society that accepted their existence also cast a shadow of discrimination over them. The stigma of being a concubine was a heavy burden to bear. Within the confines of their quarters, the concubines faced a different battle. The competition for the favor of the man they shared was fierce and often led to intense jealousy and rivalry. The atmosphere was a simmering pot of emotions, always on the brink of boiling over. The most daunting aspect of being a concubine was the uncertainty that hung over their futures. A concubine could be discarded at the whim of the man, leaving her future in a constant state of flux. This uncertainty was a source of constant emotional distress. Yet despite the hardships, these women carved out their lives within the constraints of their circumstances. In the midst of the political intrigues, power struggles, and societal prejudices, they found ways to exert influence, create alliances, and secure their futures. Their lives were a complex tapestry of privilege and hardship, respect and stigmatization. Though fraught with challenges, life as a concubine wasn't devoid of certain perks. In many instances, these women experienced an elevation in their socio-economic status. Coming from backgrounds of poverty or societal marginalization, the concubine's role could offer a life surrounded by wealth and relative comfort. They might gain access to education and cultural experiences that were otherwise out of reach for women of their original standing. In some cases, being a concubine provided a sense of stability and protection. For widowed or destitute women, this arrangement could offer a secure future, a shelter from societal hardships. Motherhood, too, was a significant aspect of concubinage. Children born to these women were often considered legitimate, allowing them to experience the joys and responsibilities of motherhood. This status also potentially provided their children with opportunities for upward mobility within society. Despite the complexities and struggles, for some women, concubinage was a path to a secure and stable life. As society progressed, the institution of concubinage began to fade. Over time, societal norms shifted, laws evolved, and women's rights movements gained momentum. These changes challenged the traditional structures of relationships, including concubinage. By the 20th century, concubinage was largely abolished worldwide, replaced by more egalitarian forms of partnerships. The rise of monogamy and the fight for women's autonomy played pivotal roles in this transformation. While the era of concubinage has ended, the impact of these women on history remains an intriguing subject of study. The world of concubines is a testament to the resilience and strength of these women. Despite the hardships they faced, they navigated their complex realities with courage and determination. In studying their lives, we gain a deeper understanding of the socio-political landscapes of various historical periods. These women, often caught between power and vulnerability, played significant roles in shaping history. Their stories, though often hidden in the shadows of history, shed light on the complexities of human relationships and societal structures.